Hey dolls, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I will be showing you guys how I achieve these beautiful natural effortless waves on this gorgeous unit. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this, make sure you keep on watching. So you already know the drill. Before we get into this install, we have to get into the details. So thank you so much Alipearl for sponsoring this video. Look how cute this packaging is, by the way. So adorable. So this is what you get in your box. We have our unit, we have a little edge brush, we have a head satin wrap, we have our elastic band for our edges, a little wig cap, a storing bag, and also some lashes. Basically just a whole lot of goodies you're probably gonna need for your wig. So let's get into the best part, the unit. So I will be showing you guys their 26-inch deep wave 5x5 HD closure unit. And if you're wondering what the cap size is, I will be wearing a size medium. So this is how the unit looks straight out of the package. The knots are not bleached, but it already looks like it's pre-plucked. And honey, these waves straight from the box was already giving. I was like, I don't even need to co-wash or wash this unit, but I had to bleach the knots, so we went ahead and did it anyways. And now I'm just gonna show you guys the basic construction of the unit. We have our combs for security and also that elastic band to make sure it stays nice and snug on your head. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into this install. Now I'm not gonna hold y'all, the V-part wigs are so beautiful. They look natural. You don't have to worry about blending lace, but baby, my hair needs a break. So I'm so happy that I'm able to use this closure wig today and give it a break. So I went ahead and bleached the knots on my unit. As you guys can see, it looks nice and seamless. And I just love these natural air dry curls, but we're gonna tame it down a little and style it to make it look nice and sleek. So I'm just gonna push my edges back and then we're gonna go right into installing this unit. So as y'all saw in that last little clip, I did add some powder to that lace. And no, for this install, I will not be doing the ball cap method. It honestly wasn't necessary at all. This lace was super thin, so even when I tried it, I was like, you can clearly see this cap straight through the lace. So I just ended up taking that off and putting it straight to my head. And you guys will see the end result of how natural it looks. So it's not necessary. It saved me time, and I just want y'all ladies, if y'all are not into doing all that extra stuff, using a ball cap method is not always needed. So save yourself some time. But right now I'm just going ahead and parting off small to medium sections and just straightening out those roots. To each its own. I prefer to straighten out my roots, whether it's curly or straight, just because it just looks more polished. So I'm gonna do that on one side and then I'm gonna do it on the other side off of camera, and then we're gonna get into styling and parting out our baby hairs. So once I finish pressing out both sides of the roots, I'm going to go ahead and just cut this lace. So before I do my baby hairs, I decided to cut the lace just because, I don't know, I don't want to cut the baby hairs on accident. So I'm just like, let me just initially do this and then style everything afterwards. So as you guys can see, me cutting the lace was super simple. It's already blending into my skin without me doing any glue or spray whatsoever. And I was honestly shocked, y'all. Look at this. Like, okay, glueless. I could have worn glueless, but I was wearing this for a little minute, so I had to do a little more security. But I was very impressed with the quality of this lace. Also, how I was able to like blend it into my skin without having the ball cap or before I even sprayed it with my adhesive that I chose to use for this video. And as for the overall quality of the hair, this hair was really heavy and dense. It's 26 inches, so I do expect it to be a little heavier than other units, but I really like that it really clumped together when I styled it with the curls, and it just looks really natural and full, and I really like my wigs to be nice and dense and heavy. So I really thoroughly enjoyed this unit. And also, I think I forgot to mention the density. I wasn't sure what it was, but make sure you check out the description box below. As always, I will have all of that information for you guys. So the spray that I will be using for this install is the Got to Be Freeze spray. This is what I used to use years ago, and I haven't used this in so long, so I was like, oh gosh. But I didn't have any more Eben or Even spray, however you pronounce it, so girl, it did what it had to do and it looked good. So I just did this one layer, blow dried it for a quick little second, and then put it right on top. And I'm gonna do another layer later on once I finish tweaking my baby hairs and adding my finishing touches, but this will make sure it's holding for what I need it to hold for now. But so before we get into tweaking the baby hairs, I went ahead and filled in that part with the same powder that I put on my lace, just so it looks more uniform and nice and straight. And girl, y'all can see the difference. Like, that looks good. So once I get that to perfection, because I took a little minute on that, I wanted it to look nice and perfect, I'm going to go ahead and recurl my baby hairs and cut them and start adding my mousse and just carving them out how I like them. So once I finished doing that, I went ahead and added that second little layer like I stated before. And y'all, this looks so good. This lace was so freaking thin. Ah, my gosh, it looks so good before I even melted everything and blow dried it. But girl, that's besides the point. We still have to style this hair. So I parted my hair in two and just sprayed it, put a little minimal amount of mousse because I didn't want these curls to be super clumped together. I just wanted them to clump slightly just so it can be a little less tamed, because I still want it to be big. I just wanted them to just be less tamed than that other side. So I'm gonna do that to this side and do the other side off camera. And after that, I'm gonna let it air dry for an hour or two completely, and you guys are gonna see the finished result. So this pretty much concludes the video. Once my hair completely air dried, I took that hair wrap off my edges and just picked out the rest of the hair with my hands. I didn't use a comb or anything, just my hands. And that was all, guys. So easy, simple, beginner friendly. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you're interested in anything that I used in this video, make sure you check the description box below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.